Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Saturday, May 2nd, 2026. It is day 20 of our life cycle of a chicken unit, which lasts for 21 days. That means that tomorrow is the big day when we should start seeing some pipping and zipping happening. And then by the time that you guys return to school on Monday, we should have maybe about half of them out and about half that are still in that process of pipping and zipping. We have for the last 20 days been going through a process where we have watched the embryo grow and change inside the egg. It has been amazing to see that in 3 weeks' time, an embryo can grow fully to be ready to hatch and come out and live on its own. So this is today, day 20, and it says the embryo starts breathing air. Remember, this is when they are pipping and zipping, and that air sac is up here at the top. So when they make the first crack in the shell, they have to have air to breathe. So when they crack the shell, they have to have air to breathe. And we've got this pocket of air up here at the top that allows them the air they need for the next 24 hours. And that's how long it takes them to continue pipping, pipping, and zipping, unzipping this egg all the way across. And then you see it flop open and the baby chicken falls out and he looks exhausted. Why? Because it took him an entire day to get out of this egg. Kind of like when we watched our caterpillar who made their chrysalis and they had to work extremely hard to get out of that as a butterfly. We could not reach up there and help them get out. It's the same thing with the chickens. They build muscles, they build endurance by getting themselves out. So today, the embryo starts breathing air in the air cell and is getting ready to hatch. Now look at our two vocabulary words today. Heater is a device for heating, and crack is a verb that means to break open. So let's talk about a heater first. This is an old-timey incubator. This is a picture of an old-timey incubator. We've looked at our incubator enough for you to know those red lines that go around the top are the heater, right? The line that hangs down is your thermometer. The thermostat is up here on the top where you can control it. The thermometer, don't control anything. It just tells you how hot it is. Is it 99 degrees? Is it 100 degrees? That's the job of the thermometer. The thermostat is what you control. If you want to make it hotter or colder, you touch the thermostat. This heater is what reacts to your thermostat. So when you say, I want it hotter, the heater comes on and it produces heat inside, correct? We've talked a lot about having to have it hot and having to have it moist. So temperature and humidity have been huge during this process of hatching baby chicks. Crack means to break open. Now today, on day 20, I want to give you a picture of what has happened to this point. So let me get out of this and I will show you a picture of today's eggs. Look at that. So we have one that has already started that process of pipping and zipping. See that hole that he made? He will not come down here and make another hole. Why? Because he's too cramped up inside there. Remember, his face is up here. Actually, his claws and his face are up here. He's sort of bent over backwards with his bottom back here at the other end of the egg, right? So this is the only room he has to be able to pip and zip. The next hole he makes would probably be there, right? And then there, and then there, and then there. And he's going to work his way all the way around the egg so that then he can unzip. We call it unzipping the egg to be able to get out. So we have one or two that have started this process today. Today is day 20. It is Saturday, May 2nd. We have one day left. How exciting!